they come. Final lap. Oh, and Slide Job loses it. Afraid Snake takes 1. Sniper takes 2. Slide Job takes 3. Your excitement for that. There it is. I hope I'm walking to the race.
Oh, that was I was a lap off.
What's going on, Rock? We gotta have us a full field. Seems like tonight. Got a couple little guests popping back in. They're making a little bit of a return back. Not hitting the wall like that.
No, not when you hit the wall like Nick Global just did. And oh, Big Wreck, the 20s in it, the 34s in it, the 14, the 41, the Bateman, he just squeezes behind the middle. What a wreck, yellows out.
That will bring caution. Alright folks, we got about 10 minutes before we're going to do some qualifying and going green. Just kind of sit back, grab you some beer if you ain't old enough to drink. Get you some Kool-Aid. I know one in here that is not old enough to drink. And if you do it, I will tell your parents on you. Punch Your Steak 88. Thank you for the follow, man. IVRL appreciates it.
Fans in the stands made me do handstands, but if you can't go, stay at home and dance. We need a ride now for you lose your chance. Watch your victory lap, you might understand. Pedal to the metal cause we like a stock car. IVRL, yeah, you know who we are. Take another turn while we catch a draft. Gonna watch us spin out while we sit and laugh. NASCAR, let's go. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, anytime that you hear your engine screaming. IVRL, yeah, you know we ain't streaming. Loud mother rubber, burner harder than a demon. Climbing out the pit, if you catch my double meaning. Cloud 9, you ain't on the move fast. One time, pit stop, get gas. You slow, best move, get past. Sit back, relax, do laughs. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, fans in the stands make me do handstands, but if you can't go, stay at home and dance. Speed up right now for you lose your chance. Watch his victory lap, you might understand. Pedal to the metal, cause we like a stock car. IVRL, yeah, you know who we are. Take another turn while we catch a draft. Gonna watch us spin out while we sit and laugh. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, check a flag, let's win it. IVRL, keep it lit, skip the pit, might as well. IVRL.
We're going to be dragging a couple minutes behind. We have got a few coming in from another race, so I'm going to push it back about 5 or so minutes. So just hang tight, sing your little IVRL theme song, get you a little hopped up going.
NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, anytime that you hear your engine screaming. IVRL, yeah, you know
Oh, we got Mr. Ford Tough out there. Hopefully he's going to be driving. Maybe he can pull a back-to-back victory tonight.
Cloud 9, you ain't on the move fast. One time, pit stop, get gas. You slow, best move, get past. Sit back, relax, do laughs. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL.
All right, race control just gave me a heads up. Said they are getting the party set up and everybody in their qualifying. So we're gonna give it a few minutes. We're gonna roll through the roster, do the national anthem, and we're gonna go racing.
Looks like they're getting ready to go right now.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
No. It's loading into the game. Shoot me another one. It keeps telling me fucking party encounter issues. God damn it. No, I'm muted.
can hear you.
Difference between you
No,
and
I
your
can hear you
rifle
coming through
is
You're
on.
good because we're going green.
thing traded in battle.
Here we
It's
are.
more. Refuse to lose.
Did you not get loaded in? See if you can just click my name and join, or like quit the game completely.
Sorry about this, everybody who's watching.
Oh, baby.
We're getting started here, and they have gone green. And all I can see right now is from Zert's point of view, and it looks like he's in 8th. I can't see everybody else up there, but these guys are going, racing. Are you still there, Casey Kane? Are you able to see anything other than what I can see?
Oh, I got way loose, way loose, way loose. Good.
We got a real good field here tonight. We got 16 drivers here. Some top dogs. I'm not real familiar with them, but I know Donar is one that he is kind of a threat tonight to these guys racing. Casey Kane, are you there? Yeah, I don't have much of a view other than what Zert's running, so I have a whole lot to say. But Zert's sitting in 14th, and I see Batman ahead of him in 13th.
Easy there.
They're just past at Batman and 13th, and he's sitting now in 12th. But like I said, the only view I have right now, due to technical difficulties, is only the view from Zert, and it looks like he's trying to catch the guys up there and try to get up there and run with them. Have Zert throw you an issues out right now and just trying to get everybody on the same page. So we got a good race tonight, so please just stay tuned.
We're getting worm. Look out for Ford's invite.
We got a pretty clean race here tonight. Not too much going on, not any cautions. Everybody's running real clean, real straight. Looking, we're at lap 18 of 29 in the first stage. Not too much excitement yet, but I think going in the second and third stage, we might see more aggressive driving here coming from these guys.
You good now, Worm?
Right,
We're
we
lap
got
20.
Worm in the house now. Oh, we got Ford Tough joining us here in the booth here.
What's up?
We finally got those invites situated.
Looks like we are getting on a roll here, boys.
I believe we're gonna do a reset of the lobby. Just trying to get y'all an invite. They kicked me out.
Who we got running where? Yeah, Ford, it kicked you.
Hey, Worm, can you send me another invite to the game?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I think.
Like we're starting to wrap up here on stage 1. Driver's starting to go into the pit.
Fuck, where are you at? Did you get it?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Got on mine. I'm gonna join you on the booth for a little while.
That will work.
Are we good? Is everybody good?
Everybody's good. We're all here.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I've been filling in here and there, but I don't have much of a visual of what's going on. But right now I can tell you that Zert's sitting here in 12th. He just pit, and it looks like they got probably about what 6 laps, 7 laps left in the stage.
Who is on point? We got a caution coming out. Takes the spots all over the place. I don't believe he collected anybody.
StoutWhiskey is going to be your man on point.
And he is pitting, so Stout is going to relinquish the lead.
All right, so we didn't have a caution there.
It was one car. I was wrong on that one.
All right.
We've got some new faces in here. A TomTomFlitty.
Also, we got JRM Dohar riding around in that Good Humor 88. Good to see some new faces in here.
Yeah, we got a good crowd tonight. Looks like we're getting here close to about 3 laps left in the stage.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good view of the four, and I'm going to assume that's going to be your top four from Sniper's Point. Looks like StoutWhiskey's trying to move up behind TomTom.
That's going to be an interesting battle. Those two are so fast in every race that I've watched them in. I do believe when Stout pitted, he took 2 tires, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out for him.
And I'll tell you somebody who I've been impressed with the past few weeks, rookie Will Atkins. He's been pretty consistent in his top fives.
I agree. He had some problems. Did have some problems there at Homestead last week. I just don't think he could have got the grasp. He didn't quite get the grasp of the track. I think he let the track beat him instead of him beating the track. But I do agree. I mean, he was really good. But I just think he went the wrong way on his adjustments last weekend, and I think he ended up finishing 2 laps down. But it looks like he's running pretty strong here at Auto Club. As the 9 passes him on the low side. Ooh, looks like he got a little bit loose.
Yeah, but he didn't touch the wall, so that's another good prop on a rookie driving right there, especially with some of the people he's in here slobby with.
Yeah, I definitely think he will learn a lot from these guys. Presets, customs, you know, he'll learn a lot.
So we got us a little battle here between the 12 and the 21. They had a pretty interesting practice going.
Ooh, Batman's in the pits.
That's
All
looking
right,
like
stage
we are
is
on
over.
that last lap. Yep, there we go. From what I can see here, we got Zert
Stage end.
finished in 10th, Texas spot 9th, and that's all I got before it disappeared.
I want to say the 8 was in the lead. I want to say that the 8, the 1, and then the 88 of Dohar.
And that's no surprise because that, I mean, he's just kind of a big deal to be showing up in this race with the IVRL, and you know, it's just kind of a given that he's going to finish up there in the top.
Yeah, it's awesome having him here, but right now we can get moved up to the front.
And I called it. Actually, I believe the 1 was in the lead, but he had those in the top 3, and they started in the back at the start of the race. And look where their strategy has put them.
Yeah, we've got StoutWhiskey on front. He was taking the high side with TomTom, but that inside with Dohart and Casey Kane are trying to move it, and
Oh.
Stout is holding them off.
The 12 is around. That's going to bring out a caution, our first caution of the night.
Oh, 12, 2, 19.
Oh.
They always say the most happens on the restart in the mid to back of the pack.
I'm going to take a little 2-minute break here.
It looks like JP Big Dogs is going to get his lap back. Well, Ford, I sorry it cost you the race getting me an invite in there.
It is all good because these guys are really great guys and they are going to run the first and second stage out and they are going to pick me up for that last and final stage so I can make my appearance again. So we are all good.
I can't argue with that one.
No, not at all.
I'm going to tell you the two I'm gonna watch. I'm going to a little backstory on this. Is the 88 of Dohar and the 88 of Slide Job. These two have been going at it on Twitter, social media. So I'm expecting a pretty good showdown if these two get close enough to each other. Which in the drivers' meeting it was very clear. Keep everything off that out of the IVRL and off of the track. But tempers will flare.
I'm hoping they're going to turn it into a friendly rival. Yeah, I saw that heating up on social media. So hopefully they can put that behind them and just have a little friendly battle, friendly rival out here on the tracks and not cause too much havoc.
It looks like we've got Casey Kane who is staying out. And if it's correct, he will be on point when we start back. Looks like the whole field pitted.
Casey Kane, Zachary, and the 41 of Sniper stayed out.
And I'll tell you someone else who I'm impressed with is Zachary. Now, he has came in as a rookie and been pretty consistent.
Now I'm trying to figure out, okay, you have the top three of 21, 9, and 41. Looks like Zachary's lining up in, or not Zachary, but Will is lining up in that fourth spot.
So that's gonna be pretty interesting. You've got two of the rookies in 2 and 4 or 2 and 3, and you've got a whole lot of vets behind them
with fresh tires.
Yeah, so that's going to be a very interesting restart.
That could go one way or the other.
Okay, it looks like the 10 is a lap down from what I'm hearing in the race chatter. So the 10 is actually a lap down. He is actually going to go to the rear of the field. Definitely going to see. It's going to be interesting on these fresh tires compared to a few laps on their tires.
Oh, and the 9 stalled on the restart.
Oh.
And that backed up the whole. I believe he had a radio communication on that one with the restart.
Yep, but looks like that might be the advantage of Zert here, starting 11th, and he is actually pulled up there to currently 5th position. And with, I don't know who's in front of him. I can't see. Oh, Batman's passing him up on the left, or on the right, high side.
We're riding right now with
spot.
TomTomFlitty, who's giving us a pretty good point about the top 8 cars in front of him. And
Hard
they
challenging
are
on that
shifting.
high line.
And StoutWhiskey gets a little loose, it looks like, and goes to the high side. I don't know if there was some contact in there somewhere.
Ooh, Texas Spot's trying to get that side draft off that 88 at Dohar. Trying to slow him down a little bit, but he cannot slow him down. Dohar makes that pass. And he is trying to take over that second position.
And TomTom, Zert, and Stout have took it 3 wide through the front stretch.
Yeah, they did. And Zert and that 8 car just traded some paint.
It's amazing how much talent is in this race right now. 3 wide, held it together.
Oh yeah, we got some good drivers here tonight, and you know, I am always biased because my husband is Zert, but you know, he's really always biased.
Oh, Zach
But
goes down on
he's
Stout.
really learned a lot from all of these guys that he's driving with, and these guys are good, and they really have helped him out a lot, and
Texas Spot's got a
he's
bad run.
starting to show it.
Oh, I was riding around with Slide Job just a little while ago, and he gave the 9 of who is that, Zachary, the old oops down low, and bumped him out of the way.
And we are got a 3 wide of Fitty, Sniper, and
Oh.
I believe that is Slide Job on the high side.
With StoutWhiskey in tow.
And the way them
I
3
wish
are
I
fighting.
could really tell who is who from your stream, but I really
And Texas Spots is sticking it right with Casey Kane and Dohar, and Kane is giving Dohar a run for his money. And
the
Spots
more they
is
race,
tagging in.
the more they race, the more they will break away, or the more that top 3 will break away.
But you got a nice top 10 pack here going, and these guys in the back are coming quick.
Oh, Dohar trying to make a move. Tuck back in line. Oh, little nudge from Dohar to Casey Kane.
Slide Job and Sniper are making up that 4th and 5th, with TomTom pulling in the 6th. They are pulling that pack of 3 up to the front pack of 3. And Slide Job is making a move on Sniper.
Ooh, he got on the apron just a little bit.
A little too much.
Oh, Texas getting a little squirrely too. TomTom on that apron, trying to make a move.
Now, TomTom, I have seen him produce some pretty amazing racing with the Shake and Bake League. And Stout being running an N&R, him, and we've got some pretty good drivers that has joined the
we got a
IVRL field.
We got a battle for the lead. Dohar's on that inside of Casey Kane, and looks like Texas Spots is going to take advantage of that draft and try to take away that second spot from Casey Kane.
Casey Kane is sticking right on that bumper. He's not going to let him have it easy.
He's not going nowhere.
So our top 5 is going to be Dohar, Casey Kane, Texas Spots, Sniper, and StoutWhiskey battling it out.
Like we're here in about lap 11 of 27 for this stage.
And Casey Kane is giving Dohar all he can handle.
I think everybody's kind of giving everything all they can handle. It looks like everybody's just kind of going for it tonight.
There's Kane
Oh,
trying to
Texas
make it.
spots in the wall. StoutWhiskey made a little bit of contact, didn't slow him down too much. They all stayed together, and they're still going green.
And Casey Kane had a good enough run. He was able to reclaim the lead while all that was going on three-way.
Slide job giving the bumper to Sniper, trying to push him up into that third spot. They want to play too.
But here in the back, we got here in 9th, 10th, we got the Zachary, and then we got the 18, and then we got Zert. And these guys are battling pretty good back here.
Yeah, we got JP Big Dogs back there, along with Zach, like you said, Zert, Rowdy Hawk.
They were about
like
to go
the-
three
I
wide
like the
there,
way
but
JP
they
races.
didn't quite go. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say I like the way JP races. I've raced with him plenty of times. You know, he is very, very good at what he does. And, you know, I've seen him win races and I've seen him lose a few. But he knows how to handle that race car, and I look for him. Oh, as he gets a little bit loose. Hopefully the commentator's curse didn't get to him. But yeah, I look for him to be up at least, you know, top 5 by the end of the race.
Casey Kane is holding the field off of Dohart, TomTom, StoutWhiskey, and here comes Slide Job. This is where I am fixing to focus in on this a little bit to see if...
It looks like we're on lap 15 of 27 here in the second stage.
When TomTom claims the lead.
Got a good run coming off.
Oh, Slide Job trying to pull his signature move
around the outside. Is he gonna take it?
This is the pair of 88s I wanted to see right here. I am not even gonna
Casey
lie.
Kane battling back on the inside of TomTom. Look at this. And here comes Dohart.
Yeah, Casey Kane, he is one that is not spoke of much in the community, but he is a damn good driver.
Yes, he is.
In case anybody's wondering, yes, that's
silent
the
and
real
deadly
Casey Kane. Now, Ford, Rebel, y'all got to think now. Some of these other cars, they run in different leagues. Coming into this league, you think there'll be alliances formed in this race, or hatred brought into it?
There could be a little bit of both. I mean, you have the ones that work really, really well together, and then you have the ones that are, you know, just they're friends, but they're not that good of friends. So
you know what? Hatred? No. Never hatred.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Period.
I don't know of anybody in this league that actually hates anybody. So yeah. But as far as alliances go, you know, you have Dohar, TomTom, and Stout that always have raced together so many places. So you look for them to work together, and you look for everybody that's been in the IVRL for since day one. I look for them to have that alliance.
Casey Kane and Dohar is locked up on the inside and bringing Stout up, and they have stuck Slide Job and TomTom on the high side.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you there that there's no hatred. Hatred, that's a really big word.
There ain't hatred, but there's...
Alliances? Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
And they are fixing to go three wide. You got it.
Three wide, yeah. Oh, I hear some chatter on the radio. Oh, Dohar looks like he got a little bit loose. I hear some chatter on the radio. The 18's about to make his scheduled pit stop.
Yep, it looks like we're gonna have some green flag pit stops. And we have
Oh,
had
look at that.
one
Idiot
caution.
challenging it
Great.
on the
Heading here
outside.
into lap 20 of what, 27?
And you have got the 88s working together on the high side. Now, see, this is what I was talking about. You see the four running the high side. You see one has got trapped down at the bottom of the track.
Oh, here comes the battle of the 88s that we want to see. 88 Dohar on the inside. He's going to take that number one spot.
And here
And 88
comes the
slide job
88er
is going to
slide
fight
job
right back.
with Casey Kane in tow. Now, this is what we was wanting to see
Really?
right here.
I'm really curious about these pit stops though, because it looks like Zert just came in for a pit stop. And what's the pit strategy here?
Now I know that I saw, TomTom, Dohar, Stout. I saw them take 2 tires on their last pit. Are they going to try that again? Are they going to? I look to see them pit, within a lap of each other, and work together to take the stage win.
The thing,
I think it's going to be.
they didn't pit yet. Maybe should they have?
I'm going to say, depending on how many laps are left, they should be okay. Or, they could be using, the reason why they're not really fighting for that lead is they could be back there saving a little bit of fuel. Now, this is a big enough track. You
They
can do
definitely
that.
could be saving that.
That could have been the reason why we saw Slide Job sitting back there in the 5th spot for the longest time. Now he may have saved enough. We'll see how that plays out, or he may be running it dry.
You got Casey Kane, who is getting a little bit of help from Sniper. Now, Sniper's been one that has been very consistent in IVRL. He's had so many close wins almost that he was just a little off.
Yeah, he definitely, every week that we've raced together, he always brought a car to win. I've seen unfortunate things happen as we see Casey Kane dive down into the pit for his scheduled pit stop. Both 88 stayed out and Sniper stayed out. So let's see what these guys have in mind. The top 5 stayed out.
And it looks like they got about 4 laps left. 4 laps left here in this stage.
Looks like Sniper is signaling the pit. Looks like the 88 of Slide Job is going to try to block that inside lane, unless he is going to pit also. As Dohar takes him on the outside. It looks like Slide Job is getting ready to bring it in. And so does Sniper.
Yeah, that's a real late stage pit stop they decided to take there.
I really do think these three guys saved enough to make it to the end. We'll have to see. Oh, TomTom may be signaling for his scheduled pit stop. TomTom dives it into the pits. I believe we're going to see 2 tires here. Dohar and StoutWhiskey stay out. Who is in that 3rd position? Oh, as we got a Slide Job is around.
Oh.
And cautions are off.
Oh, yeah.
Like Slide Job. Oh, the 18 is loose. Oh, there is no cautions. There's only 2 laps to go in the
There's
stage.
no cautions because there's, 2, 3 laps left.
TomTom just made his scheduled stop. believe this 88 of JRM Dohar is saving fuel.
I believe that is something he is well known for, is saving fuel.
I believe this is going to be the final.
Yep, it looks like go hard. Yeah.
26
Dohar
of
won it.
27 of the stage.
Good job there, Dohar. Fuel saving, fuel mileage.
Fun.
Good job, fellas. That was a hell of a race.
All right, and we are gonna.
We're gonna
get
reset the server for
ready to
4.
Go here. Stage
Worm,
Because he
if
was
I
trying
do
to
lag out
invite
again-
Worm, and it kind of kicked him out of the game.
Worm, if I get lagged out again, I will be coming to join you back in the booth. That is actually fun. I love it.
We love having you here,
Awesome.
Ford.
Definitely some exciting stuff going on, even in the race. But I like watching it too.
Definitely a big help in commentating here since I have no idea what I'm doing.
Help is all I can be. I can never be a commentator.
Okay, they're backing out and starting a different lobby.
All right, as y'all heard, we are restarting the lobby. We had issues in the beginning. A few of them got disconnected, so we will be joining back in the third stage. So hang it tight and we will get right back to it.
NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtue Mode. IVRL, anytime that you hear your engine screaming. IVRL, yeah, you know we out here streaming. Loud mother rubber, burner harder than a demon. Climbing out the pit, if you catch my double meaning. Cloud 9, yeah, you know the move bad. NASCAR, let's go. IVRL, International Virtual. IVRL, anytime that you hear your engine screaming. IVRL, yeah, you know we ain't streaming. Loud mother.
Sweet. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, due to the Xbox servers acting a fool, we are restarting in stage 3. We've got JM Dohar Poe and are on 1, StoutWhiskey in 2, TomTom in 3, Casey Kane in 4, Texas Spots in 5th, Nick Goebel in 6th, Rowdy Hawk in 7th, and they are shifting up in the front.
Dirt's having some trouble there in the back, unfortunately.
And we are riding with Slide Job right now as we are seeing about a half a dozen cars fight for that about top 5 positions. 5 spots and 9 cars. It's not going to be a pretty outcome.
Oh no, I definitely see some potential cautions going on here.
And we are riding right now with Ford Tough, who was with us in stage 1 and 2 due to Xbox server issues. And he is looking to go to the inside of Sniper and try to catch a drive from Texas Spots. That high line was almost formed.
It's like we got a good front pack going on here. These guys were really racing it out. And oh,
And we have got a 3-way fight.
oh, looks like we may. Oh, it looks
And
like
we
we
was
were
talking about
might
those
have it.
alliances, Steph. I'm looking like I'm seeing some IVRL on the inside and Stout,
100%.
TomTom, and Dohar on the outside.
Yeah, you got these IVRL guys that are just kind of getting up there.
You've got Rowdy trying to make a move on the outside. Now Rowdy is on a wheel finally, who's been on a controller, and he is loving this wheel he's been having.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a big difference between the controller and the wheel, that's for sure.
And TomTom and Stout are fighting for 1 and 2 with Slide Job and Dohar, or Casey Kane and Dohar for 2 and 3. And Slide Job, I believe, is actually playing it smart. He is lingering towards the back, avoiding all of this cluster going on up there. And there's a little slide. Sniper got a little loose in the Ford.
Falling right now, Worm.
Say what now, Steph?
Who you following? Well, you're switching, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm fixing. Trying to keep an eye on this top 5 pack that's slowly starting to pull away of Stout, Dohar, Tom Tom, Casey Kane, and I can't tell who the other one is. Nick Goebel. Nick
Goebel, yeah, he's definitely one of those top contenders. He he's up there every week, and he just kind of lets it go.
Yeah, looks like Casey Kane's going to put the bumper to Stout and telling me to go get off the pot because he's trying to get some leeway. Tom Tom brushes the wall just a little bit, and that kind of done a little bit of an accordion effect.
They get so close to that wall there that it just
And
it's amazing that they don't just spin out there, but they get up there and they get that pass.
Tom Tom was able to get the lead from Stout with the draft help from Casey Kane and Nick Goebel. So Stout and Dohar on the high side, Tom Tom, Casey Kane, and Nick on the inside, and them 5 are pulling away from the rest of the pack. Tom Tom slides up to get in front of Stout, and they swap positions. Stout goes to the inside. Dohar is coming to the outside.
And he's about to take it. Oh, and he gets up there and gets that side draft, and he really takes off. Oh, and then you got the... Oh, you're switching up on me, Worm.
I'm going to ride with Casey Kane for a little bit because he's got a pretty good view on the front 4, sitting in the 5th position. And Nick, who had a rough stage 1 and 2, is actually having a very good showing in stage 3.
That's Casey Kane you're following right now?
Casey Kane's looking to go on the inside of Dohar to take that P3 position. Right here is where a move is going to be made if there's one to be made. Casey Kane is looking to make a move. He is locked into the bumper of StoutWhiskey. We've got Rowdy Hawk and Texas Spots riding in the 6th and 7th position.
It looks like we're on lap 14 of 50 of the final stage here. We gotta take a little break and let the dog out.
It seems Nick Goebel has fell off the pace a little bit. Casey Kane is looking to make a move to the inside. He has been left all alone. He is trying to hit Tom Tom's draft. And he gets it and gets by Stout. But lost the momentum coming out of 2 and has fell back into the 4th position behind Dohar. Stout has to take a pit.
Looks like maybe there might be a caution. Maybe not.
It's looking that way.
Caution?
I did not
Right,
see who it was.
I don't know either, but it looks like we are under caution lap 17. I don't know what happened.
Mr. Atlanta, thank you for the raid there, brother. If anybody who don't know that's out there, Atlanta Racing does a lot with some of the heat leagues and in the iRacing. So make sure you look him up on Twitch. He's got a pretty hectic schedule going himself.
What up, Atlanta Racing?
We've got a caution coming out right now, and they're fixing to reset the field.
Yep, they're resetting the field now.
Ford, you're texting and driving again. We have got the whole field pitting.
Oh yeah, why would they not? It looks like everybody is hitting right now.
So did we have a caution there at Ford?
Yes, there was a caution. You didn't ask me, but my maiden name is Ford, so there's your answer from Ford.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have on the restart. It's gonna be Dohar in 1, TomTom in 2, Casey Kane in 3, Texas Spots in 4, Rowdy Hawk in 5th. I cannot make out 6th.
Sorry, I'm not much help. I can tell you that Zert is back in 10th and Sniper
It is
is in
Batman.
9th.
Here they go, getting ready to go green.
Here we are, go green. And here we go.
Dohar slides up to get in front of TomTom, but you've got Casey Kane and Rowdy Hawk staying on the inside, bringing Slide Job with them.
And you got Zert here sitting in 8th.
Contact
and
in the back.
Oh.
And we have got one spinning right into the wall. That is going to be Ford Tough. Dohar is trying to fight off TomTom and Casey Kane.
Caution. Caution. And I don't know what called the caution, but Zert was sitting in 8th, and there was a caution behind him.
And we have got a wreck again. Somebody spun.
I think this is going to be a definite... what am I trying to say? This is going to be a definite call on the call of the race. This pit stop right here.
Oh yeah, most definitely, because I believe there are probably, around 25 laps to go?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like here. So it's all about this pit stop right here, and also what's to come and how many cautions they're gonna have. There hasn't been too many cautions. We've really seen some good, clean racing tonight, and I just hope that we see some good, clean racing going through the end of this race here tonight.
.30 laps to go, so they should be able to stretch it. This is going to be a gas fight right here.
Oh, for sure. They're definitely going to have to go on strategy here. But it looks like they're about to go green here.
We're going to catch a restart riding with TomTom.
Alright, looks like we are going green right now.
And Casey Kane is on point with Sniper in tow with Tom Tom behind him. Nick, Dohar, and Slide Job making up the high side. And the high side is a moving.
They're all a moving. I think that we're going to have a real good race of a shootout here in the last 30 laps of this race going here.
Most definitely, because nobody should have to pit anymore if they play it right. It's going to come down to a battle of gas mileage, really. And I know a few out in the field that can work gas. That's Stout, Casey Kane. Nick's got a shifter. He's been working on it. Got Tom Tom. I mean, Dohar, he's notoriously known for saving gas. What's
And
up
I'm
to
not going to
Riddler?
lie. And, oh, shit. Like, I'm biased, but Zert has totally been working on that. He was really nervous about this track. But I think that he has got his gas mileage down to where he could actually
Make
end
it
up
count.
here in the top. But
Zert's another one that's kind of with the Texas spots. He gets great positioning. He gets great runs. It's just something constantly escapes his grasp from taking a podium.
100%, 100% accurate comment right there. He's there. He's there every time. And it's just something happens. But he is very consistent. But I just, these guys tonight are just blowing him out of the water.
Ford has got back into the pack, and they're going 3 wide through the tri-oval. Dohar and Casey Kane give a little high five to each other's panel.
Oh, yeah, definitely. These guys are racing. They are racing tonight.
Yeah, we've got a few trying to make a name for themselves amongst the rest. And Stout, Tom Tom, Dohar, Casey Kane, and GRC Snipers making that your top 5.
You really got a good group going there, huh? On the front pack but back here on the pack, back in 10, 12, 13 position. And you got these guys, they're fighting back here too. You can't count them out. They're up there. And they are definitely getting in there, but those guys up there in the front are really fighting.
Oh yeah, they're definitely trading paint. And Stout and Tom Tom, Dohar slowly pulling away from the rest of the pack.
Which really, did we kind of expect anything different? We knew that with these big names and these big guys and these good drivers showing up here and taking part and just challenging these guys tonight. But they're showing up. They're keeping right up there with these guys.
Yeah, most definitely. They ain't really breaking away and putting out the clinic they wanted to, more than likely. So they've had them they've had their hands full, but about 20 to go. It's not over yet.
No, it's definitely not over yet.
And Casey Kane's trying to get locked up with Sniper, and if he can get locked in with Sniper and Ford, I can see them pulling up on that front pack.
This has definitely been one of the most cleaner races that we've seen. These guys are really racing, and I just really think it's awesome that these guys are joining the IVRL and being a part of that, and it's just really appreciated, and we give you guys good props, and thank you so much for racing with us and giving these guys a challenge, that's for sure.
Yeah, Slide Job, Ford, Sniper, and Kane need to work together so they can pull up. It looks like Dohart made a hard dive to the inside. And got a lot of contact. StoutWhiskey has reclaimed point with TomTom in second, Dohart in third. Ford Tough, Slide Job, Sniper, Kane, Texas Spots, and Nick are in tow.
What we're looking at, I think 7 laps to go. All right, looks like we are at lap about 35 of 50 in the final stage, and we got some good racing going on in the back of the pack as well as in the front of the pack. We got they're fighting here for 10th place, and we got these guys fighting in the front. They are going, and I can't really see. Great names of who's out front. So, Worm, if you got that, talk about the front pack.
Yeah, your front three, that's going to be the group of TomTom, Dohar, and StoutWhiskey. And they are slowly pulling away, but you've got Ford Tough, and it seems to be Casey Kane have locked up together, so hopefully they will close that gap a little bit with about 13 left.
Really, did we really anticipate anything different than what we're seeing right now? These guys just coming in here, racing with these guys. We really got a lot of talent, but these guys are just coming in and dominating tonight.
Well, I'm going to say they ain't nearly putting on the domination as a lot of people expected it. I mean, you would figure they would be running laps, around everybody, but I believe that's either
Big dog, you need to fall back. That's caution, buddy.
Oh, looks like we might have a caution here.
Oh, this is going to make it real interesting now.
Real, real good.
Because you have got that front pack, all that hard work pulling away is absolutely nothing now. Because I believe
Means
there is
nothing.
probably about
Absolutely.
12 to go. And I'm pretty sure everyone is pitting on this.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure.
So when they come out and we go green, it's. You're right, Rock.
It
Rock just
is
said
gonna
it.
go down.
Rock said it very well. It's fixing to get intense. Yeah, and it looks like everyone is coming into pit. And honestly, if you don't, unless you
If
pitted
you don't, you're
before,
nuts.
and I actually hit Saw, Slide Job, and Batman, I believe, on pits right before the caution happened. So if that's set up right, when it restarts, Slide Job will be on point.
It all depends on what everybody does here.
And you've got to love the pit strategy by NASCAR Heat when it just rams everybody together.
Oh, 100%.
It really just makes us closer.
What are you doing there, Ford? What are you doing
This
there?
is Casey.
That was Casey.
Casey,
I'm
sorry.
insulted.
Don't be insulted. I'm sorry.
Was that a manual caution or was that a generated?
Manual.
Oh boy.
Sid, please respond to my question.
Wait, sorry, what was your question?
What's the strategy you're going with here?
Don't crash. That's all I got.
Oh, that's a good one.
Justice for Brody.
Let her drive.
I'm going to have to excuse the rest of the field. I'm going to have to get up here with this front bunch because when this takes off, it's
about to take off right now. Let her drive. Feels really bad.
And there they go.
Here we go.
Casey Kane's tucking in behind Ford. And Zert has snuck into the P5 position.
Oh, he letting it go down low. And he is in the 6th position. But he's still there. He's got that
And they are
draft.
scattering the 9 loose, but holds it. Ford tough. Casey Kane on the inside trying to work. Stout has nowhere to go. He's stuck on the high side. Stout makes a dive going in, taking lead. And Ford hard hitting to the wall.
Oh, there might be a caution.
Caution's out.
Oh lordy. How many laps are we at?
We're at 42 of 50, right?
Hold on. 8 to go.
We are going to re-bunch everybody up again.
Who is gonna pit? Are they gonna pit? Turtle head is poking. Looks like they're about to go green here in a second. Anybody there? Am I the only one here? Beep. All right. We are about to go green here.
It looks like everybody took the pit. So we're sitting with about 6 to go, I believe.
Can't see.
It looks like we've got Stout on P1, Casey Kane in 2, Nick Goebel in 3, Zert in 4th, Batman in 5th, TomTom in 6th, Ford Tough in 7th.
And I think this time around, we are about to go green.
There's a little bumping going on, I'm hearing, throughout the back of the pack.
Yeah, that's normal.
Well, this is going to be a heck of a restart. Coming around, I believe we'll have 7 to go.
Here we go. I'm pretty sure we're heading up to the restart. Okay, maybe not.
And they're gone.
Here we go on the restart. Here we go. We are on lap 45 of 50. I think we got 5 laps to go.
5 to go, so if caution's out, there will not be a yellow. If you wreck it, you are done.
But we got a good race going on here up in the front back.
Takes a spot's looking to make a run on the high side. He touches the wall. StoutWhiskey got a heck of a jump on that restart.
He did for sure, but Dirt got that restart too, and hopefully, I don't know, he's getting past, but he's got that speed, that's for sure.
And Nick Goebel is in P2 and has his eyes set on StoutWhiskey with Casey Kane in third, and Dohar is making a run on the inside with Ford Tough, and TomTom is staying on the high side.
Go Nick! I love Nick. Nick is a good friend.
Nick is getting a push and help from Dohar. We are down to 4, and Ford Tough is trying to put that Ford into P3. Nick seemed to get a little off the pace on that one. Felt the side draft, and he is getting a good shove from Sniper going down through the back stretch.
And Dirt just had slide job hit him and kind of got him hit. Not doing
2 to go.
so good.
And 2 to go, and Nick is trying and waiting. And they are scattering, fighting for positions up there. And you have got Sniper, who has moved into the P5 position. What in the world?
Oh shit, it happened.
That was all over the place.
Racing, guys.
Oh. That was a good race. That was a real good finish there.
Shit, Nick.
And I'm not 100% sure who pulled that one off.
I think it was Nick. Could be wrong.
Rock, I'm sitting in the same boat with you, waiting for confirmation on that.
TomTom won.
I sent the chat. TomTom was the winner. Do you want him to join our Discord if he has it? I don't know if he has our Discord.
Yeah, I'll interview him.
TomTom, StoutWhiskey, Ford, and then Dohar, Nick, Sniper.
Oh,
Go to our main chat.
I don't know if they want me to. Okay, you want me to interview or I'm out? Sure. Is that me? Is that me?
That's all you.
All right. We got out here tonight.
I believe we've got 4 tough in P3.
Who am I interviewing?
Yeah,
I don't
president.
even know what I'm doing. Who am I interviewing? All right. How did you see this race going tonight? Did you see it panning out the way that it did? What's your
Well,
thoughts?
actually, I did not see it panning out the way I did. Thanks to these guys, they picked me up in the last stage. You know, congratulations, TomTom. Congratulations to StoutWhiskey for second place finish. Dohar for joining us. It was a fun race. I did not see us finish in third. I think I got into Sniper a little bit. Got loose coming off of 4, and I think I pushed him in the grass. We kept it straight. Definitely a lot of talent in this league, and like I said, it was fun. I mean, it was definitely heart pounding.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race to watch. You guys definitely put on a good show. And so, who was the one that you were trying to kind of take over tonight?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your question.
Who was the one that you were trying to take over tonight? Who was your biggest nemesis?
Well, I knew the 1 was fast. I knew the 8 was fast, and I knew the 88 was fast because they were up there all night. Yeah, I really, they have a lot more talent than I do, and like I said, I was luckily that caution came out, and we were able to up, and that's the only really thing that helped me out was that caution, because if it weren't for them, those 3 and their skills, I wouldn't have any match for it.
And I definitely think that you, as well as all the other drivers, kind of felt the same way. You
Yep.
guys really had something to go for tonight. And what was your plan, and what was your kind of stance on how you were
My
going to
plan
try to
was just
take
to
that
try to
over?
keep up. That was
Right.
my whole plan.
Right. You just got to keep
Um,
up.
yeah, and I'm glad they're here because with their talent, hopefully we can focus on the others that are not as fast can focus on you know getting as fast and racing like they do. They have great teamwork. We saw that their drafting. Even when they were racing each other, they still were pulling away. So hopefully we can learn from them, take notes, and you know get them back in here for next week and see what we got for them.
Yeah, and I really hope to see that, and I really wish you the best of luck, and I
We
hope to
appreciate it.
see you go forward in all that we have to come.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, all right, Stout. I think you're floating around here. Whiskey. I know some need to lay off the whiskey, but it's not here or there. Stout, at your first little run with the IVRL, man, you came in. You've got the reputation. You came in and you put on a good show and you fought up there in the front the whole time, but just a little bit short coming into Tom Tom.
Oh yeah, it was good times, man. Finished second in stage one, second in stage two, and then some contact there at the end helped me finish second in the race. So that's pretty cool. I'm one of those people that when we show up to race, especially for broadcasters. I know a lot of times guys like to ride lines and save fuel and stuff, man. But I'll race you just because I feel like we owe it to the you know to you, man, and all the other broadcasters. We need to put on a show and make it worth watching. That way, people tune in and pay attention to what's going on. So I know Tom and I think we battled side by side. There at the start of third stage, I think we were side by side for about 10 or 11 laps till we had that caution. And I just got beat off pit road in stage one, and then same thing in stage two. Ty was able to save a little bit, or we saved the same amount of fuel, but he was able to do it better than I could, and probably 200 yards ahead of me. So first race here, it's fun. It's a good group of racers. Second's nothing to be ashamed of, and I look forward to coming back and racing some.
That's one thing I was going to ask. You and Tom Tom. We had a few of y'all being the first time running into it. Who was y'all worried as far as being your biggest competition?
Um, honestly, on Xbox, man, and this is honest truth because I try to be humble about it. The way that I look at it, I mean, obviously, Lucky Dog and Track Bar, I put Rose in that group. Those three are far superior to everybody else on Xbox. They've just got to figure. It doesn't matter what anybody else does, and I think after them three, you could put probably 60 or 70 racers, in a pile as far as who's up next. There's guys. I mean, of course, you've got your pro league guys that everybody knows about, because they're talking heads. You see, you see them on the. There's good guys that race in all types of leagues, and good guys that race here. I mean, Ford Tufts, he's a great racer. I've raced him in several different spots. Slide job races all over the place. He's a good racer. I know Nick's a good racer. All these guys that's here, they belong in that chat as far as talented drivers. So feels good to come and race with some new faces and chat it up. Because I feel like I've raced with the same people for about 2.5, 3 years. So yeah, I mean I always worry about competition because you don't know, and you try to be prepared as you possibly can, and go out there and take care of business.
Well, man, we appreciate y'all showing up, and like you said, hope to see you again next week. You know, the send
I appreciate it.
Tom wasn't
Yep.
able to make it into Discord. You know, send congratulations on my behalf for him. A hell of a showing tonight by everybody, especially the last about 5 laps. I mean, it was a real cluster coming out of 4 going through that tri-oval, and it really was a toss-up. So send congratulations out to Tom on behalf of the IVRL, and congratulations on your P2, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, Worm. I definitely will, man. I'll let him know, and appreciate you for calling races in IVRL, being active in the community, and staying involved. Not only what's going.
Well, all right, y'all. I believe that's about going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you for joining us here on IVRL, and we will see y'all next weekend at 9 Eastern and 8 Central.
Gonna watch us spin out while we sit and laugh.